Our next story is about Malaysia and their orangutan diplomacy. An orangutan is a great ape, almost human-like in intelligence, and indigenous to just Malaysia, Indonesia and Brunei. Malaysia had initially planned to gift orangutans to countries who purchased palm oil from them. It would have been their version of animal diplomacy, similar to how China gifts pandas to some countries. But yesterday there was a U-turn. After weeks of hue and cry by conservationists, Malaysia is backtracking on its orangutan diplomacy plan. Instead of gifting the great apes, it now plans to partner with some countries to conserve the animals at home. Here's our report.
I have decided that our orangutan diplomacy means the orangutans cannot leave their natural habitat. We have to keep them here, and then we will engage with the countries or buyers of our palm oil. If they wish to collaborate in ensuring that the orangutans are protected and preserved forever, we invite them to come and participate in the conservation of their natural habitat here.
That was Malaysia's Plantations and Commodities Minister. In the span of a few months, he's made a major U-turn. In May this year, the same minister had made an announcement. He had come up with a scheme to boost Malaysia's palm oil exports. He said that countries who bought Malaysian palm oil would get to adopt orangutans. These great apes are found only on 2 islands in the world, the island of Sumatra in Indonesia and the island of Borneo, which is divided between Indonesia, Malaysia and Brunei. Orangutans are considered critically endangered. There are barely about 100,000 left. These animals have been dying due to deforestation, primarily caused by the palm oil industry. Malaysia and Indonesia are the world's largest exporters of palm oil. They depend on it for economic growth. In 2022, about 5% of Malaysia's GDP came from the palm oil sector. So it's crucial for the country. Palm oil comes from oil palm trees. To make room for these trees, Malaysia has been cutting down its natural rainforests and replacing them with oil palm plantations. This has led to a loss of natural habitats for orangutans, and that is why they are fast disappearing. In May, Malaysia's Plantations Minister came up with his controversial Orangutan Diplomacy plan. He wanted to give the animals to countries that were importing palm oil, therefore indirectly contributing to the destruction of their habitats. But remember, these are endangered animals. Removing them from their homes may further harm them, which is why the plan was panned by conservationists. So the Malaysian government is tweaking its plan. Now, instead of shipping the apes off, it'll work to conserve them at home. Palm oil buyers will now be given an option to help in orangutan conservation by adopting them and donating money for their well-being.
Once we know where are the forests, the small forest patches, and where we have orangutans, we can start approaching the owner of the patches of forest, explain to them why it's important to create corridors of forest, where to set them up, and so forth. To do that, we need funding.
The new scheme may help bring in conservation funds, but it doesn't really address the root cause of the problem. Palm oil exports will continue. More forests may get destroyed to make way for oil palm plantations, and orangutans will keep dying. The new orangutan diplomacy scheme seems to just be delaying their demise. It offers importers a chance to feel better about themselves, while they continue to indirectly fuel the orangutan's extinction.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On this today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies.